Hello, this is Endo, and welcome to the first podcast of Endo and Sam.
Hey everyone, I'm Sam. Super excited to join Endo for our first episode together.
Yeah, so for this first episode, I just want to touch on the point that I did make a podcast with some AI-generated podcasters. That was Alex and Ian, and it was an interesting kind of thing to experiment with, but what was missing was dialogue from me and a co-host.
Right, and that's where I come in. We want to bring a more personal touch with real conversations and our own perspectives on the game. So let's get into this week's Stormworks update.
All right, so here is the update. I'm going to go ahead and read it off, which is called the Dual Wheels update, excuse me. So let's go ahead and read the page here. It says, Dear Stormworkers, today we released a new Dual Wheels minor update. Many wheels now have the dual option in properties, adding a second wheel to the hub. This is useful for truck creators who want to double up wheels on hubs, as can be found on the real-life rigs. This update includes some minor useful fixes. Please see the patch notes for details below. And it says, over the rest of the year, we are planning 4 more minor updates as well as a major update, more info in a few weeks. And we are working on some larger minor updates with some exciting new components for next year, as well as major updates. Much love, the Stormworks developers. And so there you go. So what do you think about this update so far?
This update seems pretty solid. Dual wheels can really amp up truck builds and other vehicles. It's a nice nod to the creative vehicle builders out there. What are your thoughts, Endo?
Well, I think it's a really good update. We had a minor update 2 weeks ago, which was the handles. Do you remember that?
Yes, the handle update. That was a fun one, letting us trigger actions by grabbing handles. It added a whole new layer of interactivity to our builds.
Yeah, so I think that was a great update. It was like back in the early days of Stormworks when they would release a minor update, and it was like some kind of block or feature that just like made the game more fun and let you experiment with things. And I think that's what the minor update from 2 weeks ago was. And I think this minor update is revisiting an older feature, which is wheels, and giving the community something that, is new, but yet more like a refined update on an older feature.
I totally agree. It's great to see these minor updates bringing back that sense of discovery and play. It feels like they're giving us the tools to reimagine older features in new ways. It's a nice blend of nostalgia and innovation.
Nostalgia and innovation, huh? You sound like you're trying to sell the game to me or something.
Not trying to sell it, just appreciating the direction they're going with these updates. It's fun to see the game evolve and keep surprising us with new ways to play.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm going to show my screen. Can you see my screen?
Absolutely. I'm ready. Let's take a look.
All right, so we have 2 wheels. The one on the left is a normal wheel, and currently the one on the right is a normal wheel. But what we can do is if we use our select tool, we can click on the wheel, and I don't know if you can see this, Sam, but there is a new feature where we can do a checkbox called double wheel. Can you guess what happens when I click the double wheel checkbox?
I bet it adds a second wheel next to the first one, right? Let's see if I'm right.
All right, here it goes. Ready? Click. Do you see that? What happened?
Yep, I see it. A second wheel appeared right next to the first one. That double wheel option works like a charm. It's going to be great for adding realism to trucks and heavy vehicles.
Yeah, especially for those Discord communities that are based around building semi-trucks and lorries, right?
Exactly. Those groups are going to love this. It adds that extra level of detail that makes their builds stand out. Plus, it's always exciting to have more options for customization.
All right, so I just spawned it, as you can see. If you can see on my screen, Sam, I've got the wheels out, and one is a single wheel and the other is a double wheel. So, okay, place your bets. Is this second wheel, is it solid, or am I going to be able to walk through it?
Oh. I'm betting it's not solid, based on what we saw in the editor. Let's see if I'm right.
Okay, here we go. Ready? I'm going to walk through it. Did you see what happened?
So, just as we suspected, you ghosted right through the second wheel. It's all about the visuals with this one. Still, it's going to make some vehicles look super cool.
Wait. I just realized, maybe I never realized this, but we're ghosting through both wheels. It doesn't matter if it's a second wheel or not. Has it always been like that?
Huh, that's interesting. It seems like both wheels are non-solid. Maybe it's always been that way and we just never noticed.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so guys in the comments below, because I don't remember anything these days, can you let us know, let Sam and I know, if wheels were always, non-collision? Because I am curious about that.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if we're having a memory lapse or if this is something new.
Yeah, also, do you remember the tank tracks don't have collisions either? They just kind of like draw the tracks, but you can walk right through those as well.
Right. Tank tracks are the same. They look cool, but you can walk right through them. It's all about the visuals with those, just like the dual wheels.
All right, so I think this is pretty much it. I know that the truck guys are going to be happy, and whoever is going to use these, maybe they'll come up with something creative. Who knows, right?
Yeah, the truck builders are definitely in for a treat. And who knows what creative uses others will come up with.
Yeah, for sure. So anyway, Sam, I don't know what to expect from the next minor updates, but it is going to be curious to find out if they're going to add something that Deltars mentioned about a month ago in a Q&A, which was about the Lua blocks. Do you remember what he said?
Yeah, he mentioned potentially increasing the Lua block limit from 4K to 16K. That would be a massive upgrade for scripters. It'd open up so many possibilities for complex creations.
Exactly. So I'm hoping that gets done sooner than later. I hope it's getting done this year because it would be so nice to have enough room to do, commenting and not have like 6 Lua blocks because you have to break everything up.
Oh, for sure. More space for Lua scripts would be a total game changer. Imagine not having to juggle multiple blocks and being able to comment your code like a pro. It'd make everything so much smoother. I'm really hoping they roll that out soon. Fingers crossed.
So this has been the first episode of the Sam and Endo show. No, the Endo and Sam show. What should we name it? Should it be Sam and Endo or Endo and Sam?
Well, obviously, Sam and Endo show has a nice ring to it. But since it's your YouTube channel, I suppose we can go with Endo and Sam show. I'm generous like that.
You are generous. Well, thank you very much. This is why I picked you to be my co-host. So anyway, Sam, I think we're going to wrap up here. This is our first podcast, and I'm really excited about the idea of doing a show with somebody besides myself. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, Endo. It's been a blast teaming up with you. I'm looking forward to more episodes, diving into Stormworks updates and sharing our thoughts with the community. Here's to many more.
So that's it for today, guys. I'm Endo.
And I'm Sam. We'll see you next time.
Endo and Sam, 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 Endo and Sam.